My beloved child, I invite you to slow your racing thoughts for just a moment and feel my presence, for I am here, wrapping you in my everlasting arms and gently whispering hope into your spirit, even when you think no one notices your hidden anxieties. Even as the world tries to discourage you, I am reaching out to reassure you that my love will never waver, because you are of infinite value to me, chosen from before time began and treasured beyond measure. Take courage and let my tender words fill your heart, for I desire that you move forward, certain you are covered by my hand. You are never alone, for I am always with you, enveloping you in my infinite love. Rejoice and breathe in my comfort, for it will steady you. I understand your weariness, and I feel the weight of the burdens that sometimes threaten to overwhelm your mind. So trust in my promises and look to me for strength that surpasses all mortal reasoning. I see the nights when you toss and turn, wondering if anyone truly listens to your heart's cries. And I am here to tell you, I have heard every word. My arms are open to hold you, and my power is at work on your behalf, even in the quiet corners of your life. You are never alone, for I am always with you, enveloping you in my infinite love. Step forward in hope, never doubting my devotion. Open your heart more fully, for I long to lead you into a future filled with my blessings, a path where every tear you have cried is transformed into joy. Do not withhold your desires from me, because I delight in fulfilling the deepest yearnings of your soul when you trust in my care. I am watching over you, tending to every detail, ensuring no challenge will overcome you. You are never alone, for I am always with you, enveloping you in my infinite love. Embrace my warmth, for the dawn of new hope is shining upon you. I cherish you beyond all comprehension, for you are the masterpiece I formed with my own hands, and I have imprinted a divine purpose deep within your soul. In my eyes, you shine like a rare gem, reflecting the magnificence of my heart each time you choose to love and show kindness. Do not belittle your gifts, for I have woven special abilities into your being, uniquely designed for the mission I have prepared. Embrace your worth, understanding that you carry a sacred identity fashioned by my love. Look ahead with trust, for I am glorified in every step you take. My delight in you is boundless, and every time you turn your thoughts toward me, my heart sings with joy. I see the moments when you quietly extend mercy or compassion, and in each of those acts, you reflect my own character. You are not a mere face in the crowd. Rather, you stand as a beloved child in the center of my affection. Hold on to the truth that you are precious, for the world's judgments cannot dim the brilliance I have placed within you. Remember, you are loved always, and I have called you by name. Even before you drew your first breath, I knew every laugh you would have, every tear you would cry, and every hope you would hold. I have been carefully weaving your life story, thread by thread, ensuring that each chapter reveals the beauty of my plan. Trust that you are not an accident, but a wondrous expression of my creativity. When doubts arise about your purpose, listen for my voice, reminding you of the significance I have already spoken over you. Stay confident in this fact. You are beloved, and I celebrate who you are becoming. You are like a garden I have planted, and I find great joy in watching you grow, blossom, and bear fruit in every season of your journey. I nourish your soul with my word, a source of eternal life that causes your spirit to flourish when you drink it in. The world may try to steal your confidence, yet my tender care stands guard, ensuring you remain rooted in the identity I have given you. Remember that you are a vessel of my light, destined to illuminate dark places. Stand firm, for I delight in your every step forward. In my sight, you are a royal priesthood, a holy people set apart to carry out my good works. and even when you feel inadequate, my power is made perfect in your weakness. Let your heart rest in the knowledge that I lift you up with my strong arm, providing everything you need to fulfill what I have assigned you. Your unique gifts and talents, though sometimes overlooked by the world, are treasures in my kingdom. Be at ease, for I am the one who called you, and I will see you through. Remain steadfast, for I am your confidence. Every smile you share and every word of encouragement you speak echoes my grace into the hearts of others, for I have designed you as an ambassador of my love. You might wonder if your small acts matter, yet they have immense value in my eyes, like seeds that bloom into abundant harvest. Celebrate the spirit I have placed within you, for it is filled with the fragrance of my goodness. The times when you doubt yourself are moments to cling to my promise. You are my chosen child, destined to bless countless lives. Stay hopeful, for I guide each step. Consider the vast heavens above, for just as they declare my glory, you too declare my heart each time you reflect my care and kindness to others. I have claimed you as my own, whispering purpose into your being, and my delight in you never fades. The labels the world places on you do not define who you truly are. My word is the only truth that stands eternal. Know that you are not here by chance, but by my divine plan that surpasses all understanding. Step boldly, for my favor rests upon you and will never depart. When your heart wrestles with feelings of unworthiness, remember that my Son gave his life to redeem you, and that sacrifice speaks volumes about your immeasurable value. You are not forgotten or cast aside, but chosen, redeemed, and rewritten into my family. Just as a potter gently shapes clay, I am fashioning your days, using my love as the mold that sculpts your character. Each breath you take is a reminder that you belong to my kingdom and serve a greater cause than you could imagine. Release any fears, for I hold you securely in my everlasting embrace. The stars in the sky are many, yet I know each by name, and I certainly know you in a more profound way, cherishing every detail of your mind and heart. You are a living testimony of my favor, a vessel created to shine like a lamp on a stand, illuminating paths for those in despair. Even in moments when you wonder if I see you, trust that my eyes never leave you and my love never wanes. You are precious in my sight, and your presence brings a sweet aroma of joy to my courts. Move forward with boldness. I have given you unique gifts like a skilled artisan, crafting a mosaic of talents and passions that reflect my character. When you use these gifts, you glorify me and inspire hope in others, showing them the radiance of a life lived in my presence. Focus not on what you lack, but on the abundance I have planted within you, for my resources are limitless and my grace abounds toward you. No failure can negate the destiny I have written over you, for my plans stand firm forever. Rise each day, knowing you are my beloved, destined for wonderful things. Think of your heart as a canvas, and with my hand, I am painting a masterpiece of grace upon it, each stroke unveiling more beauty in your story. Even the smallest detail is carefully planned, and I delight in every color of your personality and every hope you hold. My devotion to you remains constant, never diminishing with time or mistakes made, for my love truly endures. You carry my breathe in you, signifying my closeness and the tenderness of our relationship. Be reassured, for the brightness of your future is guaranteed under my watchful gaze. Like a shepherd who goes after one lost sheep, I pursue you with unwavering commitment, ensuring you understand your priceless worth. Do not allow voices of doubt or criticism to drown out my truth, for my word stands as an eternal testament of your significance. Each day, I pour fresh mercies into your life, renewing your strength and restoring your spirit. Embrace the peace that comes from knowing you have my full attention, my unwavering support, and my faithful love. Step ahead, assured that your identity is secure in my heart, which beats continuously for you. Look at how the ocean's tides faithfully return again and again to the shore, and know that my affection is even more steadfast and consistent toward you. You do not earn my approval. It is freely given because of who I am and because of my boundless compassion. Your presence on this earth holds a promise of hope for others as I channel my grace through your willing hands. Marvel at this mystery. You are chosen to carry my light to places crying out for it. Believe it wholeheartedly, for I am with you, guiding and strengthening you always. Whenever you struggle to see your own worth, pause and remember the cross, where my Son displayed the greatest act of love imaginable, all for your sake. That sacrifice is a declaration that you matter immeasurably, and I will move mountains to draw you close. My Spirit dwells within you, sealing your identity as a child of heaven, so stand tall in confidence. No earthly trial can overshadow the glorious truth that you are saved and set apart for a divine calling. Cling to that hope, for I am forever committed to your well-being. My heart overflows with pride at the mere thought of you, and I celebrate the uniqueness you bring to my kingdom. You are a melody that adds depth and beauty to the symphony of creation, and your voice is an echo of my glorious joy. When you wonder whether you are making a difference, know that I smile upon each step you take in faith. I keep account of your tears, turning them into lessons of hope and channels of renewed strength. Continue onward with unwavering trust, for my boundless love lifts you above every boundary. I see the nights when sorrow washes over your mind, and you quietly wrestle with questions that seem to have no answers. When exhaustion overtakes your spirit and hope feels distant, I am there, gently reminding you that these trials are not meant to crush you, but to draw you closer to my heart. Even in the depths of confusion, my light still shines, guiding you through the thickest darkness. Remember, no burden is too heavy for me to bear with you, for my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Take courage, for I stand firm at your side. In the moments when worry gnaws at you and fear tightens its grip on your soul, know that I have felt every tremor of your anxious heart. I do not ignore your pain, nor do I dismiss your silent tears, for each droplet of anguish is precious to me. Trust that I am not distant. I am so near, holding you as you face the storms that try to steal your peace. My love seeks to dismantle every lie that says you must be strong alone. Come to me, my child, for I will never abandon you in your struggle. When your plans fail and the pathway ahead vanishes, it is not a sign that I have forsaken you, but a reminder to depend more fully on my guidance. I am your waymaker, capable of creating a road in the wilderness and a spring in the desert. Though obstacles may loom, do not let discouragement take root, for I am already at work, rearranging circumstances for your good. Even if you cannot perceive it yet, my hand is orchestrating everything to align with my eternal wisdom. Take solace in this promise. I never leave you alone or without hope. Your grief is not overlooked, for I am a compassionate Father who shares in your sorrow, and my heart aches when yours does. Do not hold back your tears from me, for I understand that life's pains can be overwhelming and unrelenting. In each sob that escapes your lips, find the whisper of my comfort, for my arms are wide open to welcome you just as you are. Your brokenness is not a detour from my plan, but rather it can become a place where my restoring power is revealed. Stay in my embrace, for I am mending your hurts. I am aware of every silent battle you fight, each day struggling against disappointment or disillusionment. Even when you feel hemmed in, unable to see past the chaos, my spirit hovers over you, ready to bring order out of confusion. You may question why such hardships come your way, yet my wisdom knows how to shape each experience into a lesson of grace. Let your heart find refuge in the truth that my care is never absent. Hold on to faith, for I am turning your trials into stepping stones for a deeper intimacy with me. There are times you feel isolated, convinced no one sees your sleepless nights or the battles within your thoughts. I assure you, my child, I see them all, and I cradle you in my everlasting arms, refusing to let you slip from my grasp. Though you might not see a solution on the horizon, I am quietly orchestrating answers, placing the right people and circumstances in motion. Do not yield to despair, for my grace stands as a barrier, blocking the final blow of hopelessness. Embrace my closeness, for I am your comforter in the wilderness of adversity. I understand how the voices of doubt can whisper incessantly, telling you that you are not capable or not worthy of overcoming your trials. In me, however, you have all the power you need to confront these deceptions, for my truth is greater than any accusation. See these struggles not as permanent condemnation, but as pathways to witness my fidelity. Together, we will rise above every stumbling block, for I am your refuge and your strength. Lean on me without hesitation, for I will never let your foot slip. Rejoice in my presence, for it is your fortified shield. Regret might cling to your soul, reminding you of mistakes and missed opportunities that weigh heavily on your conscience. But I am the God who gives second chances, the God who can restore what was lost and rebuild what was broken. Your past failures do not define your future, for I have woven redemption into every thread of your life story. Allow me to lift the burden from your heart and place my peace there instead. Breathe deeply, for I am ushering in a new dawn, where your scars become testimonies of my unwavering grace. I see how the opinions of others can wound you, leaving you questioning your own worth and direction. Yet my word stands above all else, declaring that you are cherished and my plans for you are filled with hope. When harsh criticisms strike, come to me and let me heal the bruises no one else can see. My voice speaks life into your spirit, outshining every hurtful remark. You need not prove yourself to those who do not understand, for I already accept you and hold you close. Find your peace in my affirmation, for I designed you with intention. Temptations may assail you, whispering that life apart from my guidance offers quick thrills or immediate relief. However, these empty promises lead to deeper despair, never truly satisfying your yearning for genuine love and peace. I stand ready to deliver you from those forces that try to chain your soul, for my redemption covers all sin and brings freedom. If you stumble, my hand is still there to pick you up, to wash you clean, and to set you back on solid ground. Trust my unwavering kindness, for I offer you true liberation and lasting fulfillment. There are seasons when physical illness or infirmities add extra weight to your journey, making you wonder if I notice your pain or if I care. My eyes never stray from you, and my mercy extends to your every ache and struggle. Though not all questions will be answered immediately, I work in the seen and unseen realms, releasing healing in my perfect time and way. Do not lose heart in the waiting, for my spirit is your sustaining strength. Take comfort, for I am holding you, ready to trade your weakness for my boundless power. Loss often arrives unexpectedly, unraveling your sense of security, leaving you feeling vulnerable and uncertain about the road ahead. I know the deep grief that threatens to consume your heart, and I grieve alongside you, for I do not distance myself from your sorrow. Even amid this darkness, my light remains unquenchable, shining to guide you toward hope. As you release your hurts into my hands, I will transform them into testimonies of my grace. Do not let sadness isolate you. Call out to me, and I will answer with comforting arms and gentle reassurances. Betrayal by those you trust can cut to the core, leading you to question whether you can ever feel safe again. Please realize that I never betray or mislead you, for my promises are steadfast and true. Let me dress your wounds with my compassion, reminding you that your identity rests not in the actions of others, but in my constant love for you. I mend shattered hearts and rebuild confidence in my unwavering faithfulness. Step forward without fear, for I stand as your unshakable foundation, protecting your heart from further harm and leading you to renewed hope. When you wrestle with confusion, uncertain if the path you chose was correct, be assured that I can redeem even the most convoluted journeys. I direct your steps, and my plan remains immovable despite unexpected turns. When regret surfaces, look to me for clarity, and I will shine a beacon of understanding into your circumstances. Let your stress melt in the warmth of my presence, for I hold time and destiny in my hands. Refuse to give in to despair, for I am the master weaver, blending every thread of your life into a testimony of my enduring love. You may feel overlooked by the world, laboring tirelessly without recognition, but never doubt that I am fully aware of your faithful efforts. I celebrate the quiet ways you persevere, the hidden sacrifices you make, and the earnest prayers you offer. Though others may not applaud you, I see you with eyes of compassion and admiration. Take heart, for your faithfulness in the face of adversity fills my kingdom with joy. Press on, assured that I, the Lord who sees in secret, will reward you openly with my overflowing goodness. I am your shield, the one who stands before you, guarding your heart and mind from the arrows of discouragement that attempt to strike. In every season of your journey, my protection envelopes you like a mighty fortress, and no scheme can slip past my vigilance without my permission. Though storms rage and the winds howl, I remain your steadfast refuge, your unshakable rock of defense. Cling to this reality. Not a single hair on your head escapes my notice. Go forward fearlessly, for my presence is the covering under which you can always take shelter. Even in moments when your strength falters and you feel exposed to the elements of life, I stand beside you as an immovable anchor. My hand upholds you, keeping you from sinking beneath the waves of anxiety and doubt. The battles you face may appear daunting, but I have already orchestrated your victory according to my eternal perspective. Do not let intimidation rob you of the joy that is yours in me. Rely on me wholeheartedly, for my arms are never too short to rescue you from any pit of darkness. I walk with you through valleys where shadows loom and fears multiply, yet my light pierces even the thickest gloom. When you are overwhelmed by challenges, I command my angels to encamp around you, warding off unseen dangers. Do not dismiss my power to intervene, for my authority reigns over heaven and earth. Though adversity may roar, I am the voice that stills every storm with a single word. Stand in awe, knowing I am stronger than any threat, and my aim is always your well-being. When fiery trials come, be assured that they cannot devour you, for I am the protective fire that consumes every destructive force aimed at you. Just as I preserved my faithful servants in the furnace long ago, I will shield you when you pass through flames of adversity. Let your faith rise, trusting that my presence is not diminished by the intensity of your crisis. Even if the heat intensifies, my promise to deliver you remains unbroken. Breathe in my peace, for your life rests firmly in my capable hands. I am your refuge in every storm, the high tower where you can run for safety, and I watch over you with an unfailing vigilance. Whether you face the torrents of sorrow or the tempests of uncertainty, know that my compassion envelops you. When chaos ensues, I whisper calm into your spirit, guiding you to still waters. I will never allow you to be tested beyond what you can endure, for my strength upholds you. Embrace my care, for it is deeper than the ocean and broader than the skies above. Trust that I have placed a hedge of protection around you, woven from my mercy and my unwavering devotion. Even when darkness tries to invade your life, my light stands as a barrier it cannot penetrate. I see the end from the beginning, and I know precisely how to shield you from the snares set before you. In every instance, from the smallest nuisance to the greatest trial, I remain your mighty defender. Rest in this assurance, for no power can break through my loving guardianship over you. Open your eyes to the subtle ways I intercede on your behalf, protecting you from pitfalls you did not even know existed. I sometimes shift your path to avoid hidden dangers, orchestrating timely encounters to keep you safe. When frustration arises at sudden changes, remember that I guide your steps with perfect knowledge, and my objective is your ultimate preservation. Rejoice that my watchful care never sleeps, for I am the God who keeps vigil over you day and night. Do not fear detours, for they may be the roots of my provision. I am also your defense against the accusations of the enemy, who seeks to shame and condemn you with guilt. I stand before the throne of justice, proclaiming my Son's righteousness over your life, ensuring no condemning voice can speak louder than my grace. If my word declares you innocent, who can ultimately condemn you? Lean on my verdict, for it speaks freedom and hope. Let go of the burden of self-condemnation and any sense of unworthiness, for I have covered you with my abiding protection. In times when discouragement hovers like a heavy cloud, I am your sun and shield, bringing both warmth to your spirit and a firm defense to your life. The battles you face, whether external or internal, are never fought alone, for I fight them with you and for you. Let your heart stand tall, knowing that I allocate heavenly resources on your behalf. The illusions of defeat cannot stand against my unstoppable might. Stay firm in faith, for I am your glorious helper, and I will not fail you. Though your enemies may surround you, they will stumble and fall when they attempt to harm a soul under my care. I place you high upon a rock, out of reach from the floods of strife that threaten to engulf you. Let your worship rise to me in the midst of the battlefield, for praise is a weapon that confuses the adversary. My ultimate desire is your good, and I supply grace upon grace to sustain you. Rest in my protective presence, for my fatherly arms encircle you at all times. I know the hairs on your head, and I track every beat of your heart, ensuring no harm can come without my knowledge. Even when circumstances appear uncertain, I already have a solution prepared, a path to guide you towards safety. At times, I hide you beneath the shadow of my wings, shielding you from the scorching heat of trials. Worry not, for my faithfulness is a fortress that no enemy can breach. Keep your eyes on me, for I stand as your vigilant lookout, warning you of dangers and directing your every move. I send my spirit to dwell within you, granting inner wisdom and the discernment to avoid the snares that try to entangle your feet. Listen closely for my gentle promptings that say, "Walk this way, not that way." My guidance comes not only in thunderous miracles, but also in the quiet counsel that leads you to safe pastures. When you sense doubt, remind yourself that I am still speaking, still leading, and still standing guard over your destiny. My protective voice will never fail to reach your listening ear. Whenever troubles mount and the surge of fear tries to steal your peace, call out to me, for I respond faster than you can imagine. My rescue is swift and certain, and my power is unmatched. Do not let the size of your obstacles overshadow the magnitude of my providence. Even if the waters of adversity rise, they cannot drown you while my hand holds you above the waves. Embrace confidence in my deliverance, for I remain the same, yesterday, today, and forever. There is no threatening giant that can stand before my name, for in a single breath I can dismantle every hindrance aimed at you. My name is a strong tower, and whoever runs to it finds immediate security. Exercise the authority I have given you, remembering that I am your ultimate shield against all principalities. Let your mind rest in my reliability, for I am an unwavering fortress. March forward in this truth. No weapon formed against you will prosper, because I have already declared victory. So stand at peace, my child, assured that I have surrounded you with my presence like a sacred wall of fire that wards off the fiercest attacks. Lay your anxieties at my feet, for worry does not add a single benefit to your life, whereas my grace supplies an infinite bounty. Every moment you lean into my covering, you honor the trust that unites us. With me as your strong defense, even the most overwhelming threat crumbles to dust. Rejoice in my guardianship, for you are safer than you could ever imagine. Do not merely observe from a distance. Draw near to me in prayer, for my ears are ever attentive to your whispers and cries. Let each heartbeat become an invitation for me to fill you with my wisdom and calming presence. I desire a genuine, open dialogue where you can pour out your fears, joys, and confessions without reservation. When you humble yourself before me, my spirit floods your soul with confidence that surpasses human understanding. Trust that I am always ready to respond, for your voice matters to me more than you could ever imagine. Set aside the idea that prayers must be eloquent or perfectly structured, for I look upon the sincerity of your heart rather than the elegance of your words. Speak to me as you would to a dear friend, sharing your burdens and allowing my healing touch to soothe your wounds. Whether you utter a single sentence or a lengthy petition, my compassion surrounds you, eager to bring transformation. Come to me without delay or fear, for no problem is too insignificant, and no sorrow is too deep. Embrace this relationship, for I am your steadfast companion and guide. I invite you to let go of the burdens you carry, placing them firmly in my hands with unwavering trust. The illusion that you must solve everything alone is a heavy chain restricting your peace. Surrender each concern, from the smallest worry to the greatest crisis, and watch how I breathe new life into your circumstances. My grace is limitless, and my power knows no boundary, so do not assume your situation is too complicated for my intervention. Rely on me wholeheartedly, for I will never abandon you or leave you in chaos. When doubts arise about whether I truly hear you, remember that I am the God who formed your ears and lips. I do not miss a single heartbeat or a single tear that falls from your eyes. Though you may question my timing or my methods, my answers always come with divine precision. Trust in my knowledge of what is best, for I see the tapestry from start to finish while you see only a fragment. Rest in the assurance that I will never disregard your cries for help. Speak with me not only in desperate moments, but in every season and circumstance, for prayer is the lifeblood of our communion. Share your gratitude for the sunrise, your wonder at a blooming flower, and your laughter in times of delight. In this daily fellowship, your spirit grows attuned to my voice, and my peace steadily anchors your soul. I am your shepherd, desiring that you remain close, listening for my gentle leading. Come closer, my beloved, and discover the depths of my presence that surpass all earthly understanding. Do not hesitate to bring your questions before me, for honest inquiry is the path to deeper revelation. Far from reproaching you for your uncertainties, I welcome your curiosity, inviting you to search for truth in my word and find solace in my promises. As you kneel in prayer, expect my spirit to illuminate your understanding, providing insights far beyond human logic. Even in the midst of confusion, let your faith stand, knowing that I will impart clarity in the right season. Embrace this journey, for I walk it with you. Let your prayers be anchored in expectancy, for when you call upon me, you must believe I am able to accomplish that which seems impossible. Doubt only weakens your resolve, but faith strengthens your grip on the miracles awaiting you. Though you cannot always predict my ways, trust that I am orchestrating blessings beyond your imagination. Keep your eyes lifted, open to the surprises. My grace unfolds before you, for I love to exceed your hopes. Stand in faith, certain that my power has no limits. In moments when you feel your strength fading, let prayer be your oxygen, a source of revitalizing hope that lifts you above despair. I never grow weary of hearing your concerns, nor do I become impatient with the repetition of your pleas. Like a loving parent who never tires of comforting a child, I hold you with tender care. Let each prayer remind you that you are connected to heaven's endless storehouse of grace. Rejoice, for I never fail to replenish what the world drains from your soul. I am stirring within you the desire for deeper fellowship, gently prompting you to set aside distractions and cultivate stillness in my presence. In the quiet, your heart becomes a blank canvas where I can paint visions of purpose, strategies for victory, and revelations of my unfathomable love. Fear not the silence, for it is the secret chamber where I and my child bond more intimately. Lean in, listen closely, and you will find that my voice brings clarity, healing, and direction. Step into this sacred space, for I await your arrival with open arms. When turmoil rages around you, remember that you can run to me in prayer, the place of refuge where your anxieties find resolution. It is here you let go of the chaos and anchor yourself in my unwavering consistency. I gift you my perspective, showing you the bigger picture that your current stress may obscure. Let your emotions pour forth honestly, for I can handle all that you reveal. In exchange, I will fill you with calmness that defies logic. Seek me persistently and watch my peace settle over every storm. I ask you to pray not just for yourself, but also for others who traverse their own deserts of pain and uncertainty. Your intercession on behalf of friends, family, or even strangers ignites my compassion and unleashes my power in miraculous ways. When you stand in the gap, you embody the love I have poured into your heart, reflecting my selfless nature. This act of service unites you with my redemptive plan for humankind. Rejoice in the knowledge that your prayers can move mountains beyond your immediate view. Remember, prayer is not a performance, but a precious dialogue that draws you closer to my heartbeat. The words you speak do not need adornment. Sincerity and a contrite spirit are what please me most. My presence erases shame, fear, and guilt, replacing them with acceptance, courage, and renewed purpose. So approach my throne boldly, for through my Son's sacrifice, you have free access to my grace. Speak freely, my beloved, for I cherish the sound of your voice. In your trust, do not hold back from me even your most fragile hopes or your greatest dreams. I delight in unveiling my plans for you, plans to prosper and uplift, to give you a future brimming with promise. When your faith intertwines with my might, the supernatural becomes natural, and testimonies are birthed. Let your confidence in my love overshadow any fear of disappointment. Know that I am fully committed to your growth, your joy, and your eternal destiny. Allow me to refine you through this practice of prayer, shaping your desires to align with my perfect will. As you consistently draw near, my presence transforms your mindset, elevating your perspective to kingdom heights. In that place, the things of earth grow dim, and my glory consumes every shadow of doubt. The refining process may feel uncomfortable, but do not resist it. Yield yourself to my tender correction and unstoppable love. Emerge victorious, purified in motive, shining with my radiance. Stand unwavering in my promises, forging ahead in a faith that is not easily shaken by visible circumstances. Courage arises when you fully grasp that I am on your side, guiding you from within. You have no need to fear tomorrow, for I am already there, paving the way for triumph. Offer up every care in prayer, then watch as my solutions unfold, often in ways you never expected. Rejoice, for I orchestrate all things to collaborate for your good and my glory. Look beyond the present hurdles and envision the abundance of my blessings that lie just ahead, for I have orchestrated a bright future overflowing with possibility. Dare to believe that I am capable of turning every challenge into a stepping stone toward victory. The path before you might appear dim, but my light always shines at the horizon, guiding you toward a destiny charged with hope. Let your heart thrill at the realization that I am the keeper of your tomorrow, weaving joys beyond your present comprehension. Move forward with courage, for I am the author of your triumph. Even now, I am cultivating growth within you, like a seed breaking forth from the soil in search of sunshine. Although the transformation may be slow and sometimes imperceptible, each day you draw nearer to the fruitfulness I have planned. Celebrate the small victories, for they are glimpses of the greater harvest to come. No season of waiting is wasted when you abide in my presence, for I am perfecting your faith along the way. Hold fast to my promises, for your future is secure in my unfailing love. I have placed within you a heavenly ambition to rise above every limitation, for my spirit within you resonates with the call of greatness. Lean on my strength, for I yearn to expand your horizons and enlarge your territory of influence. Do not shrink back in timidness, but step out boldly, because I have already anointed your endeavors for success. Surround yourself with my words, which breathe life and courage into every weary corner of your mind. Press on with determination, for my favor paves the way. Let the visions I have etched on your soul guide you forward, as a lighthouse leads a ship to safer shores. Do not be deterred by temporary setbacks, for even storms serve the purpose of clarifying your focus on the shore of my goodness. My grace empowers you to dream, to create, and to flourish in realms you once deemed unattainable. Envision a tomorrow where your faith births miracles and your perseverance yields testimonies of my loving intervention. Hold your head high, for I delight in seeing you strive for the extraordinary. Always remember, I am the God who makes rivers flow in barren deserts, who revitalizes dry bones into a vibrant army. Therefore, no matter how desolate your circumstances appear, I can breathe hope where others see only defeat. Your current trials are the raw material for tomorrow's wonders, and my creative power knows no limits. Anticipate my deliverance and my breakthroughs, even when logic whispers that there is no chance. Embrace expectancy in your heart, for I am well able to resurrect every lost dream. You need not face the future with trembling, for you walk hand in hand with the one who holds eternity. As you place your plans under my authority, watch how I orchestrate circumstances and connections for your benefit. Even what appears as rejection today may very well be a divine redirection towards something better. Hold tightly to your faith, for without it, the storms can push you off course. Trust that I am guiding your steps with precision. Stand tall, for my plans for you are unstoppable. Permit me to stretch your vision, expanding your capacity to believe for the unforeseen wonders I have in store. When you release your finite perspective and seize my infinite promises, obstacles diminish in the light of my grander plan. Do not confine yourself to the limitations of human reasoning, for I thrive in situations that demand the impossible. Let hope flood your mind, sweeping away every doubt. Smile at the future, for it carries my signature of goodness everywhere it unfolds. In times when your heart wavers, uncertain if my blessings are truly meant for you, remember my track record of faithfulness throughout the ages. I parted seas, rained down manna, and closed lions' mouths, not as mere folklore, but as testimonies of my unwavering nature. The same God who walked with saints of old walks with you now, with equal determination to shine my favor upon your life. Engage with my word, letting it spark confidence in your soul. Breathe deeply, for your tomorrows are enveloped in my grace. I invite you to cultivate gratitude even before your breakthroughs manifest, for praise plants seeds that flourish into a garden of blessing. Thankfulness is a key that unlocks doorways you have not yet considered, aligning your heart with my abundant reality. As you speak words of appreciation, you cast aside the shackles of negativity that would otherwise confine you. Let your hope bloom in the soil of a grateful spirit, paving a path for my miracles. Rejoice, for I find delight in bestowing new mercies day by day. Approach each morning with renewed excitement, seeing it as a fresh page in the story we are writing together. Resist the pull of cynicism, for every dawn offers an opportunity to witness my grace in action. I am the author of second chances, the provider of new starts, and my longing is to awaken each day alongside you. With each sunrise, choose to partner with me, expecting my involvement in every detail of your life. Stretch out your faith, for there is no boundary to what we can accomplish together. Though hardships may linger, they do not hold the final word in your life, for my mighty hand is at work in every chapter. I turn tears into joy and mourning into dancing, restoring hopes once dashed by adversity. Keep your eyes on my promises, for they are the anchor that secures your soul during raging storms. Let your trust in me remain unwavering, for I reward those who earnestly seek my presence. Rise above the heaviness, for I am pulling you forward into a horizon of fresh beginnings. I have prepared new opportunities for you, some that your heart has not even dared to imagine. These are not mere pipe dreams, but the fruit of my immense creativity and love. Like a gardener who anticipates a bountiful harvest, I eagerly await the moment you step into each blessing I have arranged. When discouragement tries to cloud your vision, lift your gaze to my steadfast promises. Joy awaits the faithful, and I intend to see you flourish in every good work I have ordained for you. In the waiting period, do not succumb to weariness or give in to disillusionment, for my word will never return void. Yes, you may face detours and delays, but none of these can thwart my ultimate plan. Patience refines your character, forging a resilience that gleams like pure gold. It is in these in-between seasons that your faith matures, growing roots that can weather any storm. Keep hope alive, for in due time you will harvest the blessings that I have promised. Though the future holds uncertainties, it also brims with the certainty of my unwavering presence. Some doors will close, and that may cause momentary pain, yet trust that every closed door makes way for a greater opening. I always finish what I begin, ensuring your journey culminates in the fullness of my design. Keep your spirit attuned to my voice, and I will guide each footstep. Believe wholeheartedly, for I am the master architect, building a glorious destiny that surpasses all expectations. I have placed dream after dream in your heart, knowing you sometimes question their feasibility. But my power can topple walls of impossibility and open pathways in the wilderness. Allow my promises to water those dreams, nurturing them until they blossom in my perfect timing. Cast aside small-minded thinking, for I am the God of limitless horizons. With me, the improbable becomes the everyday, and the extraordinary becomes the expected. Step out of comfort, for wonders await your leap of faith. Reach out to others on your voyage to the future, for I have woven community into your life to share in both trials and triumphs. Encourage one another with the hope that my spirit imparts, building each other up for the road ahead. There is strength in unity, and a shared vision of my promises multiplies faith. Watch as I build bridges where you once saw only chasms, connecting you with hearts that resonate with my plans. Cherish these relationships, for they are gifts that underscore my commitment to your growth. Dare to live in bold anticipation, embracing each new challenge with an unshakable assurance that I am orchestrating your story. Fear not the unknown, for I walk before you, preparing the path and smoothing rough places. My grace envelops you, granting boldness to tackle what once seemed too daunting. Let your spirit ring with hope and your actions resound with faith, for the best chapters have yet to be written. Soar, my child, into the expanse of possibilities I have fashioned for you. My love for you stands unaltered by time, trials, or the shifting seasons of life, and that love is the bedrock upon which you can confidently build every dream and hope. No matter what others say or how circumstances change, my devotion toward you remains immovable, as eternal as the heavens above. Take solace in this truth. You are cherished far more deeply than you could ever fathom, and this bond of grace between us forms a cord that can never be severed. I am your forever refuge, your solace in heartbreak, and your shelter in raging storms, and I will not cease to remind you of your immense worth. You are never alone, for I hold you in the palm of my hand, covering you under my wings. Let my affectionate gaze bring warmth to every corner of your heart, melting away every last remnant of fear. Stand firm in this assurance, for my love calls you beloved, chosen and redeemed in every moment of your journey ahead. Even now, I pour forth blessings upon you and your household, speaking life into every situation that concerns you, for my plans are shaped by kindness and truth. I commit myself to you, guaranteeing my presence in your daily struggles and triumphs alike, and I will remain your guiding light through every valley and over every mountain. Let go of the tension you carry, believing that I have already orchestrated a pathway of goodness and grace. My word serves as the ultimate promise, unbreakable in its integrity, and with it, I cover you in safeguarding power and unstoppable favor. Receive this blessing as a holy seal upon your life, setting you apart from the clamor of the world, drawing you ever closer to my heart. Yes, I am the God who cannot fail, the one whose mercies are new each morning, and the Lord who delights in redeeming every part of you. Trust my steadfast care, for I am your fortress, your champion, and the faithful keeper of your soul. Now look to the horizon with expectant eyes, for the journey that stretches before you teems with the promise of breakthroughs and fresh starts. Do not allow the remnants of yesterday's troubles to overshadow the brilliance of tomorrow's dawn, because I am painting a future that reflects my abundance and my unrelenting mercy. Keep hope ablaze in your spirit, for I, your Creator, have the final say over your destiny, and that say is one of victory. Let faith rise within you, dissolving any lingering shadows of doubt as you press on toward the wonders I have already prepared. Embrace my peace that guards your heart, letting it inspire you to walk with confidence through every open door. You are meant for more than mere survival. You are destined to flourish, to testify, and to celebrate my faithfulness. Rejoice, for I declare that the best is yet to come, and I will walk with you each step of the way, enfolding you in my limitless love and carrying you into triumph. Take a moment to breathe in the fullness of my grace, for every step you take is guided by my wisdom and overshadowed by my good intentions. Know that my holy angels stand watch, ready to shield you from unseen harm. Walk boldly into the next chapter, my child, for you are clothed in my righteousness and destined for unshakable hope.